Hello, I'm Sara Austin, the 122nd lawyer and third woman to serve as president of the Pennsylvania Bar Association. As a solo practitioner, I am passionate about the law and providing the best legal representation to my clients. I am also a strong believer in work-life balance, as are many of you. In my limited free time, I am passionate about scuba diving. That is why, during my year as president, I used dive terminology to present new perspectives on the practice of law and the value of PBA membership. Dive Right In was the theme for my year and my rallying cry to encourage members to maximize the value of PBA membership by being actively involved in our association. If you are a PBA member, you should dive right in as a member of at least one of our committees and sections. Combined, there are 70 committees and sections available to you as a PBA member. Committee membership is free with your PBA dues. Sections have modest annual dues, but membership is free for the first year if you have not been a member of that section in at least 5 years. As a solo, I cannot underestimate the value of my involvement as a member and longtime council leader of the PBA Solo and Small Firms section. Among its many offerings, the sections hold CLE conferences and publishes a newsletter. Also, no matter where you are physically located, technology makes involvement easy. Our always available listserv is tremendously helpful. Members post questions at all hours of the day and night and receive helpful guidance from their section colleagues, usually within a very short time of the original post. As with many other committees and sections, many of our meetings routinely offer the option to participate by conference call and Zoom web conferencing. Involvement in PBA committees and sections has never been easier. No part of the PBA, however, is an entity unto itself. Each is intertwined with the whole and is dependent on at least one other part. As with scuba diving, orientation and signaling within the PBA are important. These involve figuring out where we've been, knowing where we are now, and planning where we intend to go, or orienting, and then signaling by communicating a plan of action. I asked committees and sections to study a recently drafted PBA strategic plan, determine how they might address relevant issues, and then implement actions. PBA board members were assigned as liaisons to each committee and section to start and continue communications to benefit both the entity and PBA leadership in the mutual goal of serving members. Feedback from each entity helped us make our strategic plan a reality. I encouraged members then, and I encourage you now, to learn more about the PBA's mission, vision, and strategic plan. Just visit the PBA website and search about the PBA. In the fall of my presidential year, as part of a long-term strategy to increase direct access to member service and support, the PBA opened the doors of its first Western Pennsylvania office. It's located next to the Pennsylvania Bar Institute Professional Development Center in downtown Pittsburgh. It serves as the home base for lawyer Bridget Gillespie, the PBA's first director of Western Pennsylvania services. Bridget is often on the road, directly supporting PBA members and county bar associations located in our western 26 counties. She also works with members of the judiciary and the legislature. Speaking of the legislature, the PBA had several notable achievements on the legislative front during my year as president. The waiting period for uncontested divorce was decreased from 2 years to 1. The fourth Title 15 bill in 4 years was passed and signed into law. These bills have significantly amended the body of law related to corporations and unincorporated entities. Next, a law limiting public access to criminal records was approved and became effective. The limited access law was a boon to many Pennsylvania citizens, which is why it was the subject of a public education campaign conducted throughout the Commonwealth by the PBA and more than 30 local bar associations. Year-round, in many locations across the Commonwealth, the PBA offers opportunities to help members grow their knowledge about specific areas of the law and their practice management skills. The annual conferences and meetings are increasingly family-friendly. The PBA plans with its members' work-life balance in mind. Among the many CLE offerings is built-in time for fun and relaxation with family and colleagues. As I look back over my year as PBA president, I had but a few parting words. Work hard for the PBA, play hard with the PBA, and dive right in. It was indeed an honor to serve as your PBA president. The experiences I have had and the friendships that I have made or cemented will stay with me always.